there are few things that we see as more personal and about us than our own pain. If there's any time when we want to think about us and receive people's encouragement and comfort and have people thinking about us solely, it's when we're going through something very difficult. Man, there's an incredible example in 2 Corinthians 12 where Paul talks about this thorn in the flesh. And we don't know exactly what it is, but we know that it caused him great pain and suffering, partly because he was repeatedly pleading with God to take it from him. God said, my grace is sufficient for you. And so what Paul doesn't do is decide that this area of my life is an area that's sectioned off and is not about the glory of the God who created me. Instead, Paul says this in verse 9. He says, therefore, I will boast all the more gladly of my weaknesses so that the power of Christ may rest upon me. For the sake of Christ, then, I'm content with weaknesses, insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities. For when I'm weak, then I'm strong. That blows me away. As someone who deals with physical weakness every day, that blows me away that Paul not only tolerates his weakness, he boasts in it. He's content in it. When it appears like Paul is strong enough to do this on his own, Paul looks like the strong one. When he's weak, it's clear that it's God's strength. And that's not only good for God's glory, but it's also good for Paul. He says, okay, so when I'm weak, then I'm strong, because true strength is found in God. And if I'm weak and he's strong, then that's good for me. There's one thing about the glory of God being at the center of everything. God's glory is not only good for God, it's good for us.